What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Zen, and we are back at it again, man. And if y'all are feeling like how I'm feeling, bro, I'm sad, dude. I'm so sad. The Monster Hunter Wilds beta is left this, and I'm feeling like I'm fiending. I'm fiending for the focus mode, bro. I feel so weird going back to World, bro. So y'all forgive me if I'm a little slow to make content on World, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a little sad. But anyway, y'all already know what time it is, bro. This is gonna be my weapons tier list for Monster Hunter Wilds, man. This is like, I got to play basically most of, if not all the weapons, I wanna say. I think I kind of dabbled in insect glaive, not as much as I needed to. But beyond that, bro, hey man, this is a 100,000% correct tier list for the Monster Hunter Wilds beta weapons list. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, if you guys like this content, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to your boy. I also stream on Twitch, so subscribe to me there as well, man. I'll catch you guys in the next one. As always, stay zen. All right, guys, let's go ahead and dive into it. You know, it's about to be juicy. All right, man. First and foremost, I'm gonna give it TLDR. I ain't gonna lie to you. Take everything with a grain of salt, though, because, bro, honestly, I had a good time with every weapon. Honestly, I mean, overall, okay. Maybe one or two, but we'll figure it out while we're going through this. But for the most part, bro, like, I mean, the weapon changes are amazing. Very amazing. Okay, so moving forward, let's who we gonna start with first? Hunting Horn. Hunting Horn, absolutely S tier, bro. Hunting Horn was amazing, bro. The echo bubbles are that's on point, dude. Like, I feel like that was a highlight for me. And then, like, what was also like even kind of cool is the fact that you can play your songs on the mount. Like, I don't know if you guys knew that, but if you've been watching speedruns, you can play your songs on the mount, bro. That's so fire. Like, it's so fire. But yeah, Hunting Horn, absolutely S tier. They bumped that up high, bro. I literally thought it was gonna be just pocket horning, but I'm definitely playing this with people. Like, it's just so fun. Like, it's a fun weapon. Like, I'm glad they did this. It bumped it up like 2 or 3 notches for me. Yeah, S tier Hunting Horn, absolutely fire. I absolutely love it, man. This is it's top tier. It's just top tier, man. I don't know what else to say to it. Top tier. Let's go into Lance. Lance, I played a little bit. I thought it was cool. You know what I mean? I had nothing to really write home about. Obviously, I'm not really much of a Lance player, so it wasn't like I was just like, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? I played a little bit of it. To me, it just seemed kind of the same, a little bit. You know what I mean? Just a tad bit better. So I'm gonna put it in B. Put it in B. I mean, I think it's fair. It's fair. For the Lance mains, I apologize, but this is the 100% correct weapons tier list. Completely unbiased. It's just correct. All right. Anyway, don't pay attention to me. You get fired up in the comment section. Okay. Hammer. Hammer, bro. I was kind of on the fence with Hammer at first, but playing with multiplayer, bro, they did the KO values for Hammer ridiculous. A tier, baby. 100% A tier. Wow, bro. 100% A tier. I was absolutely flabbergasted by the way they were getting KOs. I felt like, yeah, we're playing with a hammer. You feel it when you're playing with a hammer. If a hammer main's in your lobby or in your hunting in your linked party, yeah, you feel it. You feel it 1000%. No doubt about it, bro. I mean, they butting heads, they cracking heads, they taking skulls. Yeah. 100%, bro. No cranium is safe with the hammer on this game at all, bro. Absolutely god tier. Going to the next one, bow. Yes, bow. Delish, bro. When I say delish, bro. I feel like a lot of people ain't really talking like bow like they need to. I love bow right now, man. I love the fact that the coatings aren't like a finite amount. Like you can, it's an infinite amount. You can do as much as you want to. You know what I mean? It's not like you have to like, you know, go grab it, make nitro. Like none of that. All that's gone. You know what I mean? Like you can just literally just kind of hop in, do your thing. you know what I mean, work, you know, however way you need to work it. I love that. I absolutely love that, man. I love the fact that there's like that little meter that you have to build up a little bit before, you know what I'm saying, like kind of build up that damage the way you want it to, you know what I mean, like for your coatings or whatever. I love that. I love the fact that it kind of forces you. It's weird. So I feel like bow has like 3 or 4 play styles, but like it kind of forces you to cycle through all 3 or 4. It kind of forces you to like cycle through all 3 or 4. So I think that's absolutely god tier, man. I love what they did. I love how they do it. I love how they build it. Like they did a great thing. I love the variety, you know what I'm saying? And I love the fact that 1,000 dragons feels viable. Like when I do it, I feel like, yes, let's come to 1,000 dragons, excuse me, dragon piercer. Feels viable. Feels like it actually does something. You know what I mean? Like I used to feel like this move is so cool. It needs more damage, and it needs to, like the damage needs to be up, but it doesn't need to be like super spammable. And they found a way to make it where it's not spammable. Like, I love it. Unless you have a wound, you know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah, that they did it. They did well. They upgraded exactly what they needed to do. I think it was just enough. I don't feel like it's like massively overpowered, but I feel like it's overpowered for bow. You know what I mean? Like it's bow. Bow's overpowered. You know what I mean? As much as people hate longsword, I don't understand why, but as much as they hate it, bow is overpowered. Okay, that's the overpowered weapon. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, we're not gonna go there. All right. Okay, on to the next one. Oh dear God, bro. Greatsword. Absolute. Let's see. Bro, my list. This is hard. I'm gonna put it in awesome. Okay, Greatsword's lit. I like, and I'm teetering between super and awesome, but the reason why I knocked it down to awesome, just because like I don't play Greatsword too much. I play it a bit, but I don't play it too much. But overall, dude, like I mean, I ain't got no qualms with it. I really don't. It's literally, yeah. I felt like the gameplay is amazing. Like, there's not much I would change about it. It's absolutely, bro. The offset to that follow-up damage strike. Oh my god, dude, so good. And bro, and the combos, bro. Greatsword hitting hard, bro. And it got combos. Like it combo bowing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, bro. Greatsword's feeling hecka nice, man. Hecka nice. I love it. I feel like it's simple, but yeah, it still has like that little tinge of complexity, but only complex as you grow in like skill. You know what I mean? Like I feel like only like high tier Greatsword users will like really exploit all of the extra nuances that it has, but also at the same time, I feel like the people that do come in and they just start playing Greatsword, like they'll have a good time with it, and it doesn't feel too slow. Like, you know what I mean? Like in the older Monster Hunters, it feels like, I mean, Greatsword, you know, it was gonna be hella slow. It's just gonna be slow. It was kind of like one of those things you just kind of accepted. It was understood. But this one, it feels like it kind of sped up just a little bit. I love it because I feel like they used, again, like I said, I feel like they used Sunbraid to kind of get the weapons kind of like up where you want it to be, kind of feel it out, kind of push the limits to see how much the community could take and how much they couldn't, and then they kind of like just dialed it up, just a tad. You know what I mean? Like it did perfect. Like they did perfect. I love it. Absolutely love it. Greatsword is in a great place. Charge Blade, absolutely S tier, bro. Charge Blade, I don't know if y'all were watching the speedruns, but Charge Blade was dominating the boards. Bro, they were competing with bow times. Like, dude, coming out the gate, like I think Team Darkside did a sub 2 run with just Charge Blade, like 4-man Charge Blade. It was sub 2 for Ray Dow. You know what I mean? Bruh, Charge Blade is in an amazing place, and I love how it's forcing you to like play different play styles. Wild's just doing these things with these weapons where you got like 3 or 4 different play styles, but you cycle through them. You don't just do one move, or you don't just do one move to build up to the next move and then that's it. Like here you gotta do SAD, you gotta charge your sword, charge your sword, charge your shield all the way, then charge your files, and charge your files even more so. Then after you do that, you have your AED, and then you have your SAD, bro. Like, it's like, yeah, they did good. I love it. I love that because I feel like it makes the fight so much more nuanced. Like, you have to have some type of skill to know what you're doing. You have to have some type of skill to kind of skip some steps if you can. But also, if you're a new player, I feel like it's fun. I feel like you get a fun feel of it. I don't feel like it's overtaxing, you know what I mean, with all the build up and charge you have to do, because you're doing exactly what the weapon's called, charge blade. You're charging, and then you unleash like a mother on the monster. Yeah, I feel like charge blade is in a great place. I feel like it's an absolute great place. Just so you know, charge blade, and I'm gonna say it again. It was doing better numbers than longsword throughout the entire beta. It wasn't until Peppo, longsword user, saved us and got the what's it called, the sub 5 for Raydal. But bro, like, beyond that, charge blade was dominating, and I think now, even now, I think it still dominates because of the 4-man now, because it's sub 2. So I'll take it back. Nope, longsword is the king. Take it back. Nope, no, it's not. Charge blade is. Charge blade is gonna dominate this year. If it stays the way it's at and nothing gets like amazingly buffed, charge blade is gonna dominate this year as far as damage is concerned, output. Only thing that's gonna like compete with it obviously would be range. That's it. But nothing else. Charge blade melee is gonna be king. We'll talk about that, but I need another weapon to get buffed like this weapon did, so it can compete like neck and neck with it. I feel like it needs to be, but we'll talk about that. All right, next, insect glaive. Insect glaive, I feel like is A tier. Insect glaive, I feel like is A tier. Bro, insect glaive is competing on times like they should have been competing in world. You know what I mean? I don't feel like it's like a forgotten weapon or niche weapon. I feel like insect glaive like it's always been looked at outside of when it was first introduced. I think it was at 4U. I think it was when it dominated. I feel like it's not a niche weapon anymore. You know what I mean? I feel like, bro, we in the game with insect glaive. You know, like we come in and I feel like, yay, insect glaive user, cool. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. And then they have that new exploit that you can do with Chopper Cabra and kind of like get like all your charges in one. That is 1000% gonna get nerfed, 100%. But like you can basically like go through Chopper Cabra, because he's so small, you get like all your abstracts and you do like a shit ton of damage. Like, it's crazy. Yeah. That's definitely getting there, but nonetheless, it's fun. I don't feel it does feel a little weird that like the aerial part of it isn't there, but there is an aerial aspect. So it's kind of 50-50 for me. I didn't do a ton of insect glaive, I will say that, but the amount that I did play was lit. I love the little stripper pole thing. That was fire. That's fun. That's so fun. I love it. I love it. Sword and shield. Sword and shield. I'm gonna put sword and shield. And yeah, mind you, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. Out of all the weapons, sword and shield has always been my least favorite, because I feel like the sword is so small and I can't like hit the monster like I want to. I don't think the weapon is trash. I just think that for me personally, it's just hard for me to play it. Like, it's a skill issue thing, and we're just gonna leave it at that. But I would say it's better. You know what I mean? I wouldn't feel like it was like it's like how I felt with Lance. It's like, okay, cool, dope. I had a good time. It wasn't bad, but you know, it's better than what it was. So I think that's what I got for Sword and Shield so far. Granted, on my tier list for like weapons of all time with Monster Hunter, Sword and Shield is always at the low end for me. I mean, look at me, I play long sword, you know what I mean? So like, you know, short little swords don't work well for me. No disrespect, Sword and Shield users, we have proven in the last Sword and Shield reaction video that y'all dominate in damage on some weird level shit, like crazy. But nonetheless, for me, it's just like it just don't connect with me. I feel like everyone has that one weapon that just like, it just don't click. You know what I mean? It's weird. I hate it, but it doesn't click. It doesn't click. I don't know why. All right, heavy bowgun. I feel like it could be better. I'm not gonna lie. Heavy bowgun was cool. You know what I mean? It was decent. I mean, it's heavy bowgun, but it could be better. It could have done some more creative things. I feel like, you I didn't feel too different about it. I did like, maybe cycling through your weapons a little bit differently. That's cool. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. It didn't do too much for me. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't great. And it wasn't like, oh my God, I'm super enjoying this. The best use for a heavy bow gun for me is like, I thought it was going to be pocket horning, but I think I'm going to be pocket heavy bow gunning. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Because for a heavy bow gun, in case you guys didn't know, a little fun fact. Heavy bow gun has a demon drug or whatever, like ammunition. And you can shoot it on the ground, which is an amazing addition. I love that. And it leaves like a little puddle and you can cross over into it. Amazing. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2, you can shoot it on the ground, go through it, and then switch your weapon like all on the mount. That's crazy good. I love that. So glad that they did that. Amazing. But number 3, you can buff yourself. In case you guys didn't, I'm gonna repeat this. I'm gonna say it slow so you get it, and I'm gonna repeat it. You can buff yourself before the hunt and then go into the hunt. Okay? And you still got all your buffs. Let me say it again. You can shoot your demon drug, walk over it, get your buffs, and then start the quest with your buffs. Like, not just the food buffs, but with your actual buff. Thank you, Peppo. Shout out to you, because I saw that 3-year speed run, which is actually fire. I did not know you could do that. That was so amazing to do. So I was happy with that. But outside of that, I mean, I don't feel no other use. You know what I mean? Maybe CC, regular stuff. They always did. It could be better. I feel like it could be better. That's just me. Sorry, heavy bow guns, but that's just me. That's how I feel. I'm gonna pocket heavy bow gun, and that'd be about it. Thank God I don't have to disrespect the hunting horn like that. But HBG, you can disrespect him. Sorry. Sorry. Dual blades. Awesome. It's I'm gonna say not super tier, but it's awesome. Wait, hold on. Pause for a second. Wait a minute. Yeah, nah, S tier. Lies. Okay, and this is coming from me. I'm going to be speedrunning this weapon. I am going to be speedrunning dual blades. I know. I'm going to be doing anime weapons. Like, I swear to God, at the end of Wilds, you're going to see some dual blade runs on my channel. I swear. So I'm so excited about that. But dual blades changes are dope. They're absolutely dope. I love the new evade system where it kind of like speeds you up, make you even faster. I love the new demon dance where you can kind of go even higher than just like the regular. Like, yeah, you can jump in the air even more and do even more combos. I love it. I love what they did with the Levi move, and you can kind of zip around. Oh my gosh, dude, that's so good. It's so anime, and they tuned it up very well. They tuned it up absolutely very well. I feel like dual blades got the love they needed. Exactly what I said. Dual blades needed an ultimate attack, and they already had one. They had it. Literally the Levi. That was the best one that they had. Like, it was perfect. That was a great ultimate attack. They just need to do it, buff it a little bit, and then make it to where they have like little nuances that make it a little bit easier than the animation commitment. And I love the fact that you can break out your animations. Oh my God, that's the best thing. Best thing by far. Yeah. Dual blades doing good, bro. Dual blades, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Love it. Gunlance, without a question, awesome. Gunlance is amazing. I'm loving Gunlance. I love the new combos that it has. Dude, every gameplay that I've seen with Gunlance, or even when I was playing with it, I was just like solid. That's the best way I can describe it. Like, I was like solid. Yep. I feel like Real Khan is extremely happy over this. I feel like he should be gushing. I haven't seen him complain about it, but I may be wrong. I mean, it's been a while since the beta's been 2 days now, so he may have his qualms about it. But from what I've seen, from what I played with it, yeah, not too bad, bro. Gunlance was solid. It's a solid weapon, solid upgrade, solid movements. I feel like it has a lot of nuances. For me, the biggest takeaway from a lot of these weapons is the combos. The combos are just amazing, and it forces you to play different play styles. You can't just rely solely on worm state. You can't just apply solely on just little explosions. You can't supply slowly just on slap, but you can kind of cycle between the two. It forces you to play a balanced gameplay. I love that. And I love that because of what it does, and encourages, especially for runs, and not even just speed runs, just like regular runs, even casual runs. It forces you to use different aspects of the weapon like to the max. which forces you also to have skill, which also forces you to showcase those skills because you have to use so many of them. You know what I mean? And not just, oh, I only know slap, that's all I do. You know, or I only counter, that's all I do. Or I only use SAD, that's all I do. Like, you have to use all of it, the full aspect of the weapon, and you can't just forego it. And if you do forego it, you're gonna suffer in a weird way. But also, you know, if you do it and you still do a good time, it still showcases skill. Like, absolutely fire. Gunlance, yes. What is this? Light bowgun. Yeah, didn't really enjoy it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't really enjoy it. I feel like it was just a lesser version of the heavy bowgun. It just didn't have the demon shot. I didn't really enjoy it. It's like, you know, it's whatever. It was shocking because I thought, you know, it's gonna be like a main second for everybody. It's cool, it's whatever. But I didn't really enjoy it. Like, it was something I just like, oh my God, yes. You know what I mean? Like, heavy bowgun, it was a yes because it had like the buffs on it like I needed to. But light bowgun, I mean, it really wasn't even that for me. So yeah, man. And maybe I missed something. Maybe it does have the demon. I was looking for it. I didn't see it, so I just skipped it. That's exactly what I did, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sorry, all of my light bowgun users. I'm sorry. Switch axe. Okay, guys, here we go. Y'all ready? Could be better. All right, so let's talk about this a little bit. Swag axe is cool. I personally feel like swag axe is fire. Personally, I do feel that swag axe should not be getting chip damage for offset. I feel like any weapon should not be getting chip damage for offsets. You just shouldn't. I feel like it's not fair with that. Granted, I still have fun with the weapon. The weapon was cool, bro. Like, I did not have fun with it, but I think there should be some hyper armor on it as well as no damage for offset. Like, those are my two big qualms with swag axe. But beyond that, bro, like, and I know it's weird because you have to do like only one has a certain offset and then the other one doesn't. I feel like the sword should, I think it's the sword. I may be wrong. Let me know in the comment section. I think it's a sword that doesn't have the onset. I think it has like another weird thing with it. But I feel like having different like defensive capabilities for each mode is cool. And I do see what the direction they were going with it because it kind of like adds depth to the weapon, and it really does. But I feel like it needs to be kind of fine tuned a little bit. You know what I mean? Definitely needs to be fine tuned a little bit. But having like at least giving it some type of hyper armor for the sword mode, and then some type of don't let the offset have damage for the axe mode. I think it's axe mode I want to say that has the offset. Yeah. I just don't think that chip damage, I feel like it doesn't well. If they did at the very least did that, I feel like it'll bump it up to better, for sure. But I mean, a lot of swag acts, bro, and I can't lie to you, bro. A lot of swag acts, and I know all of them are displeased with that, the swag acts. So I think the swag acts need to go into the hyperbolic chamber a little bit. They need to kind of fine tune it. It doesn't need a complete rework, but it definitely needs it needs a little bit more love. I would say that, especially for such a beloved weapon, I feel like it needs just a little bit more love, so that way they can all like get off the dicks of longsword. But anyway, man, like I'm being funny. Don't pay attention to me. But yeah, I definitely feel like they need to kind of like, you know, fine tune it a little bit, solidify it a little bit more. Don't get me wrong, it's fun. It's definitely fun, but it definitely could be better. 100%. I think it should be. And lastly, y'all already know what it's gonna be. We ain't gotta waste time. Long swords, guys, got tier and love it. Long tier, just amazing. Love it. The additions to it, the complications to it, the fact that it's reactive. I love. At first, I was a little nervous because I was like, man, all of the levels that the ways that we can get levels is kind of like, bro, that's a lot of ways to get levels. That's not helping, but because our damage output is lower, bro. It's lower than what it used to be. Like, it's definitely is lower than what it used to be. So it's definitely a combo weapon. Like, it feels like a combo weapon. You got to combos to get good times. You know what I mean? And you gotta be good at it. You gotta be good. Like, it takes skill to do it. You know what I mean? So, what's it called? I love the what's it called? The fact that you have to really understand the weapon in order to like get amazing times alone. So you can't just like hop in and like, oh, you got it, we're good, we're done now. Like it's not that no more. It really ain't. Even those that are really good with the weapon, just having to kind of learn a little bit. Because I'll say this, even for me, bro, like a lot of them, like I think average right now we're looking at is like maybe sub 7, possibly sub 6 for a long sword, more so sub 7 for Ray Dow. But for those that are higher echelon that has like a lot more skill, like I mean you're getting sub 6s, but like that's like the top tier, and even them are like kind of struggling to get those numbers, you know what I mean? So that's just a testament, bro. It's a testament that you gotta really understand the weapon, gotta really know what you're doing, gotta really understand your positioning. I definitely believe that helm splitter and the follow-up attack needs to be tightened up, bro. It looks like we're gonna have the same issues we had with World, maybe not as extreme, but we definitely gonna have it where it just don't register. So they gotta fix that. Hopefully they can tune that a little bit more, so that way it's just the grouping is a little bit tighter. I would like to see that the grouping especially for the follow moves a little bit tighter. This makes it a lot easier, just to make sure you're hitting the right spot and the right hit, especially with a weapon that really requires for you to target a specific body part. You know what I mean? So yeah, I definitely believe that. But beyond that, dude, it's pretty good. I love Longsword. I'm extremely happy with it. I love what they're doing with it. Man, it's so great. So. But beyond that, bro, here's my 100% correct tier list because it's unbiased and it's just the truth. And so you just have to swallow that, you know what I mean? And accept it. I'm gonna get flamed. Oh my God, I'm gonna get flamed. But anyway, man, let me know if you guys do agree with the truth. If you don't, let me know in the comment section. But for real, man, for real. No joking aside, all joking aside, seriously, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. What's your tier list look like? Do you disagree with some of the things I like? And if you do disagree, respectfully, please let me know. And why? Give me a reason why. Why do you feel like it should be higher, or you feel like a weapon should be lower? You know what I mean? What was your experiences with it? I definitely want to know you guys' experiences, bro. What did you feel? What did you get when you started playing with some of these weapons, man? That overall, Wilds, to me, they did an amazing job. Amazing job. Every weapon I feel like got some type of love, some type of touch, and you feel it. Like you feel it. Like, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. You know, maybe mine is like bowgun, but you feel it. You know what I mean? Nonetheless. So, but anyway, man, let me know in the comment section below. But before you do that, please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, bro. Subscribe. You guys have been killing it, bro. We're already at 2K. We're on our way to start pushing up on 3. So, bro, like, hit your boy up. Let's do this and let's go into Wilds with a bang. I'm so excited to make more content for you guys. I have so much more planned. Keep an eye on the channel this week. I got a whole lot coming out as much as I can. Hopefully I can stay on schedule, but you know, your boy be busy IRL and doing this. But anyway, man. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. And as always, stay zen.